after accusing UNRWA of having links to Hamas. Netanyahu has vowed to remove the organization critical to the survival of millions of Palestinian refugees. Now, this is not the first time that Israel has sought an end to the global humanitarian agency. We tell you more in this report.
UNRWA's fate hangs by a delicate thread, as does the survival of over 5 million Palestinian refugees. Israel's accusations that the humanitarian agency has links to Hamas has pushed a dozen countries to suspend funding worth millions of dollars. 2 weeks later, the agency has raised an alarm over its future. UNRWA only has finances to carry out operations till the end of February.
It is a very serious and dramatic development, actually, to suspend the financial resources of the agency. We are talking now about 15 countries that decided to suspend financial support to the agency. What UNRWA has, maybe financially, it will be enough till the end of this month, and after that, this decision have a very destructive impact on our operation, on millions of Palestinian refugees in the 5 fields of operation, not only in Gaza.
The Palestinian Aid Organization is the only lifeline for millions of refugees, not just in Gaza, but UNRWA is a backbone to the displaced in Syria, West Bank, East Jerusalem, Jordan, and Lebanon as well.
I would get $50 for every member of the family. So now, if there is no UNRWA, I can't do any of this.
In Gaza alone, the UNRWA employs over 13,000 people, of which Israel has alleged that 130 of them have links to Hamas, and over 12 people were involved in the October 7th attack last year. But so far, Israel's claims have not been backed by any evidence. Several reports reveal that a dossier by Israeli intelligence does not list out any proof against the UNRWA. The allegations remain murky and unsupported. But here's where the matter gets interesting. Netanyahu's push to disband UNRWA is not new. For years now, the Israeli leader has been trying to shut down the agency's operations in Gaza. On the 11th of June 2017, Netanyahu called for the UN agency to be dismantled. He claimed that the UNRWA supported anti-Israeli sentiments and drawing out the refugee problem. After the Hamas assault last year, Netanyahu yet again found a reason to shut down the organization's operations.
And I think it's time that the international community and the UN itself understand that UNRWA's mission has to end. UNRWA is self-perpetuating. It is self-perpetuating also in its desire to keep alive the Palestinian refugee issue. And we need to get other UN agencies and other aid agencies replacing UNRWA if we're going to solve the problem of Gaza as we intend to do.
But what does Netanyahu mean by perpetuating a refugee problem? UNRWA allows Palestinian refugee men to transfer their refugee status from one generation to another. And this key provision gives Palestinians the right to fight for their eventual return to Gaza. The clause ensures that the generations do not lose all hope to return to their ancestral homeland after the death of the original 1948 refugees, who were forcibly displaced in the Nakba. In 1948, Israel was not the only thing that was born. Its creation resulted in thousands of Palestinians becoming refugees in their own home, and their only survival ever since has been the UNRWA, which was established by the UN General Assembly in 1949. Today, over 5 million Palestinians are registered as refugees with the agency, all of whom someday wish to return home. But if Netanyahu gets his way, there's a looming threat over UNRWA's future, and more so this time around. The leader has ordered Israeli forces to find an alternative to the agency, one that can facilitate life-saving supplies to the Palestinians. However, an agency run by Israel can only mean more administrative control over not just Gaza, but Palestinian refugees in other countries as well.